Alright, what is going on? What's going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. Alright, I am live on both platforms at this time. Right, do this quick read. See what Spirit wants to talk about when it comes to this masculine. It's a lot of masculine energy been coming out. Alright, a lot lately. Alright, but trust it. Masculine energy. Alright. Trusted masculine energy. Alright, so there's a hard-working masculine here. Alright. It's a hard-working man. One who accepts responsibility. One who is trustworthy. Alright, then we got voodoo here. Somebody was trying to do some sort of voodoo to keep somebody stuck and stagnant. Alright, feeling trapped, mental imprisonment, victim mentality, limited beliefs, grief, loss, disappointment, and regret is what this type of energy somebody wanted this person is in. Alright, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces could be significant as well. Change is definitely here. Alright, somebody is letting go of the past and moving forward. Alright, don't regret on the past. Look out. There's new opportunities that are standing behind you. Alright, so you got new opportunity that is coming towards you. Alright, so again, somebody tried to use some sort of voodoo to keep somebody stuck and stagnant when it comes to you, to Divine Feminine. Alright, it looks like there was voodoo in between you and a masculine. Alright, that was trying to keep you guys having some sort of a new beginning. Alright, a mature woman with a boss. Alright. Alright, something is aligned, alright, for something to happen. Alright, you're going to be receiving some sort of communication. Alright, karma is here. Alright, a third party situation is receiving karma. Alright, because something has been completed. Something has already passed deadline. Somebody can't do something about whatever the fuck they were trying to do to stop this masculine from moving forward when it comes to this gift. Alright, a community has to watch somebody receive something. Alright, they can no longer come together and try to destroy something. Alright, these people are dissatisfied of what the fuck they did. Because they couldn't stop something for a star. They could not stop something for a star seed. Divination is here as well. Alright, emotional maturity. Somebody wanted to place burdens on you. Alright, if you're wanting a donation read, they are available at this time. If you want a full general read, alright, they are $20 on the spot. Alright, if you are wanting a video, they are $22 for a 30-minute video. Alright, if you are needing help with court cases, relocation, and job, burn and release is available with reads as well. Alright, if you are wanting to know what a burn and release is, just ask. Alright, there's a new beginning here. For a single, successful woman. Alright, you could be coming into a relationship. Alright, this is with somebody that you've been knowing for a while. Something from the past is entering your life. Alright, some sort of enjoyment from the past. Alright, generosity. Somebody may be coming to give to you as well. Somebody from the past. Alright, there's some sort of opportunity here. Say keep moving forward. There's an opportunity right there. Alright, and it has something to do with abundance, generosity. Somebody's definitely getting ready to do something nice for you. Somebody feels like you're in high honor and you deserve whatever this is. This could be somebody that is ill as well. Somebody want to give you some sort of offer. Alright, but you're getting ready to celebrate. All right, planning a decision. All right, making. Somebody is planning something. Somebody is planning something. Balance. Somebody wants to bring balance to a situation or balance to your situation. Divine Feminine. It's all about you. Okay? This is all about you. Let's see what this is. All right, if you are interested in a read, please let me know. All right, I'm not going to be on here too longer. All right. Donation reads are available. Let's see. Let me turn this shit back on. That ain't what I wanted to do.
We still know nothing about the holder of the butterfly miraculous. What about the pregnant lady? She had no superpowers, except
pregnant lady. Something about a pregnant lady.
Did you notice anything special when you saw her?
I didn't see her.
Yes, you did. That's what you told me.
I didn't tell you anything.
Sure you did when we ran next to each other in the gallery.
What do you mean? I didn't see you until we
Alright,
went to
let's see.
But you did. We ran into each other.
We didn't. I promise I'm not lying.
Actually, you're on the table, dumbass. Alright, Royal Inheritance is here. Alright, you are getting something that belongs to you. Alright, it has something to do with contracts, agreements, and business deals. Whatever this is, you can ask for a better offer. Alright, better terms. Spirit is wanting you to use your discernment. Alright, there's a lot of people trying to come towards you on some control. Dominants want to control your destiny type of shit, as if you don't know what the fuck you got going on. Alright, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to come in at this time who are going to try to take over what you got going on, because they know that you're finna receive something and they want to take credit for it. All right, CEO energy. All right, you're stepping fully into authority. You don't need nobody else. All right, you're securing the bag all by yourself. All right, Spirit wants you to take the opportunity seriously and move wisely. All right, you got the job, whatever this is, you got it. All right, you're already hired, is what I heard. You're already hired. All right, there's some sort of big fish offer. This is some sort of offer that's getting ready to happen that's going to change everything when it comes to your life. All right. Negotiation. All right, these terms can be negotiated. All right, so whatever this is, it has something to do with luxury. It has something to do with some sort of offer. This could be a job offer, a proposal. This is a commitment that carries weight. All right, a proposal is on the offer, is on the table, a serious one. All right, so Divine Feminine, you got a serious offer coming towards you. It could be business, it could be relationship, hell, it could be both. It could be both. What does this offer have something to do with? Right, this definitely wish fulfillment, whatever this is. Something had to end in order for you to receive it, though. All right, you had to go through something. You had to end a lot of things in your life in order for you to receive this. All right, and this is wish fulfillment. This is something that you manifested. All right, Comet is here. You getting ready to receive something out of the blue. All right, direct is coming straight for you, so it's like coming to your door type of energy. And you don't have to... What the fuck is that? You don't have to go looking for this shit at all. All right, you completed something and now it's time for you to receive. All right, you're receiving some sort of communication. Like I said, it's coming straight to you. Your life path is getting ready to change. All right, something new is coming your way, an exciting new venture. All right, entering a different phase in your life. All right, if anybody is wanting unlimited readings for a month, matter of fact, unlimited readings to the end of the year. All right, $45 for one person. All right, if you want unlimited readings to the end of the year, $45. All right, even when I'm not live, you can email me. All right, I'm going to give you my information. If you want a reading, all you got to do is contact me. All right, so if you are interested in $45 unlimited, I got it for one person. All right, your ancestors getting ready to bless you in the love cycle. All right, Pluto energy is here. Again, something had to end so that you could receive something, and your ancestors bring this in. All right, Jupiter is here. It's a wish fulfillment. Your ancestors is bringing a wish fulfillment to you. All right, is anybody interested in a read? Questions are available. Two questions are $10. You can ask two.
Come on, I'll read you a story.
No, she can't help it.
I know. You have to.
Somebody's definitely letting down their burdens, or you're getting ready to let your burdens down. All right, donation reads are available. Send in what you like. All right, and you get a read. Companionship is here. All right, there's some sort of relationship that's getting ready to start. Some sort of happy time. Somebody's getting ready to be released. It could be you. Oh shit, fruit. The fruits of your labor are getting ready to be released quickly. That's companionship here. That's some sort of message, compassionate message coming towards you. All right, somebody wants to give to you heavy. All right, somebody is mad about that shit. All right, because somebody giving to you is leaving somebody else out in the cold. All right, somebody's getting left out in the cold. All that voodoo that somebody was doing is backfiring. All right, somebody is being haunted by the shit that they sent out. All right, let's see. The shit that they sent out is coming back. All right, what's going on for this divine feminine? All right, it's some warnings being sent out. All right, somebody is no longer karmic. All right, so somebody is no longer karmic. Somebody have voodoo on somebody. All right, somebody getting arrested, real and GUN. All right, somebody could have threatened your life. All right, warrants is here. Somebody looking for somebody. Text is a significant. Ooh, shit. Something's changing overnight. All right. Something's changing overnight. All right, something about a part. You're receiving a key to something big. Something that you are not even thinking of is coming towards you. A cousin's father is watching you. A father's cousin could be significant in the daytime. A great aunt. Somebody popping up and not saying shit. All right. Somebody popping up and coming towards you and not saying shit. All right. Hidden pregnancy is here. Getting the key to something big. Something's going on with a sibling's partner. All right, inheritance. Somebody didn't know that you was protected by the sun. All right, a lot of people are getting fucked up at this time. All right, you're getting a farm. There's something about some property here. Somebody finna find out how real your ass is. All right, there's somebody looking for you. Somebody thought that they would never get caught. Caribbean islands, fake supporters. All right, they moving quiet now because they scared. All right. You getting ready to buy some sort of supplies for your business. All right, things could be moving at a fast pace. All right, somebody drinking heavy. All right, because they can't fuck off on your energy. It's a exciting time for divine feminine and divine masculine. All right, you finna get ready to sign some shit too. All right, rental is here. All right, somebody get in a car accident. All right, and then you traveling the world. Somebody still doing dumbass shit. Maryland is significant. All right, somebody is arguing about you because somebody coached somebody to do something and you are moving locations. All right, plot twist. Somebody thought that they had you and at the last minute heard Houdini. All right, you could be leaving and you ain't saying shit. All right, if anybody is interested in readings, the list is open before I go. All right, is anybody interested in a read before I go? Somebody's gonna get ready to sign some sort of lease. All right, or some deed is getting passed over. Somebody's getting ready to relocate. All right, there's a divine intervention. There's some sort of message coming in. All right, somebody wants to take you on some big ass vacation. Spirit say roll up. I hop and trillionaires here. All right. So somebody got big blessings coming in. All right, this month. Something is predestined. Something about a father's. Something about a father's. Something is being activated. All right, something about a father's first cousin's mother. Something about one of your father's male cousins, first male cousin's mother or some shit, dying for what they did to you. All right, these bitches dying. All right, pull somebody trying to pull on your energy. All right, a nephew is here. All right, these are old ass family members. All right, somebody lied on you real bad. All right, to a practitioner. You getting ready to move into a new home. These people getting fucked up. All right, you was a light. All right, you was a light, and then right came out. He was a light to the right direction. These people went the wrong direction, fucking with you. All right, and now things are moving real fast. All right, right is here. Shit, things are finna get ready to speed up. All right, things are getting ready to speed up. All right, if anybody has any type of court case shit going on, anything when it comes to legal issues, all right, the burn and release is available. All right, I got off of federal papers doing a burn and release. If you are interested, all right, when it comes to anything legal, evictions, all of that shit, all right, I help with all of that. If somebody filed some false paperwork, all right, if somebody filed some false ass paperwork, all right, and you're wanting the truth to come out quickly, a burn and release is available. All right, that shit work for a lot of shit. Do you hear me? Especially legal shit, court paperwork, approvals. All right, if you're trying to get approved for anything, homes, jobs. All right, niece is here. There's new money on the way. You've outgrown a place where you are. There's more money than you expected that is coming. All right, you're getting ready to splurge. All right, somebody is begging to make shit right when it comes to you. All right, somebody is showing you how much they love you. Somebody want to splurge on you. All right, is anybody wanting a reading before I go? Sooner than you think. All right, if somebody's trying to call in money. All right, unlimited readings to the end of the year. All right, for $45 for one person. Nice to meet you too, love. All right, is anybody wanting a reading? Tell me about Divine Feminine. Ooh, there's a lot of interference, all right, from the devil energy. Capricorn could have been significant as well. Somebody really overdid some shit when it came to you. All right, a false person because they didn't want you to get this money that you're getting ready to receive. All right, they felt like you was too young to have all of this type of information. All right, knowledge and money. All right, somebody didn't want you to be more successful to them. It sounds like an old hating ass bitch. All right, somebody who was in competition with you, somebody who was trying to cause you conflicts. All right, and that shit still ain't work. Still ain't work. A lot of these old people coming for you, they should have spent time with their family instead of fucking with you. Because now, they ain't gonna have time to do shit because they don't have no power. All right, these people try to steal for you. Thief is in reverse, and power is in reverse. They ain't got it. They ain't got that money either. All right, something is happening at a fast pace. The universe is inspiring in your favor. All right, conspiring in your favor. Meetings is here. All right, they've already had a meeting in the spiritual realm when it comes to you. All right, you getting ready to fucking receive. All right, because you're a good person. There's no reason why you shouldn't have had what the fuck was yours already anyways. All right, spirit just really let people Really dig their grave. Spirit said, let me let these people dig their own grave so ain't gotta be no work being done. Like they could just fall off just like that and nobody would ever remember them. They're gonna be remembered for doing fucked up shit. Staying being in your way, trying to harm and hurt too. The shit crazy as fuck. Alright, Spirit is letting these people take themselves out. Like these people have created so much motherfucking karma that even if they ever come back, they still gonna be going through it. Alright, their kids, their grandkids, grandkids, this not anything that you birthed, all right. You're moving forward, Ace of Wands, all right, and there's some sort of heartfelt offer or apology coming your way, all right. Somebody thought that they was gonna take control of a house, all right, and something's coming to you swift. No fucking apologies, all right. There's some sort of a successful application. Somebody is getting approved for an application for a home, all right. So you could be waiting on some sort of approval. All right, for a home. Something has been approved. Somebody was trying to stop something. Luxury is here. All right, so I don't know whoever that is for. All right, if you are looking for a home, Spirit says it's already approved. All right, whoever was trying to stop you, well, short illness for them. All right, and you got money coming in. Somebody wanted to stop your stability, and Spirit say, fine. I'm gonna just stop your life. You ain't gotta ever worry about stability again. How about that shit? You won't have to worry about money since they worrying about money so goddamn much. Spirit say I'll go ahead and take them out of here. They ain't never gotta worry about money again. Problem solved. Alright, these people are in bad luck because they let you down. Alright, these are people that you knew, family and friends that you cannot count on. Alright. A man that caused problems. All right, this could have been a father figure, a brother, or uncle. All right, now you get the rest, relaxation, and meditation. All right, these people are going through misfortune, a shortness of illness, and temporary setbacks. All right, these people set you temporary setbacks. I heard they're getting permanent setbacks. All right, these were false friends, traitors. All right, everybody who was in your motherfucking life. All right, you found out that all of them niggas wasn't shit. That one, none of them worth a fuck. All right, not one of them. All right, this has something to do with home environment. Represents a visit or a change of address, and you got good fortune here. All right, and somebody who's caring and considerate, a romantic person, is coming in as well. All right, somebody who cares about your damn needs. All right, somebody made an unwise decision when it came to you, but somebody is not. Somebody knows exactly what to do. All right, somebody knows exactly what to do. All right, a warning. All right, so something Spirit wants you to watch your investments, watch your money. All right. I heard Spirit say play broke for a while. All right, fortune when it comes to the people that you know. All right, because you got money coming in. All right, a danger card, misfortune is here. There's a good friend here. All right, but somebody who let you down. All right, somebody who has self-limiting beliefs. All right, so you could have had a lot of people who just really didn't believe in you like you thought that they would. All right. All right, does anybody want to read before I go? Thank you, love. All right, there is a slot open for unlimited reads to the end of the year for $45. All right. $45 to the end of the year instead of $100 per month for unlimited. If you're wanting unlimited to the end of the year, $45. Somebody contacting you about money, instant. All right, somebody is coming in, not caring about what comes with it. All right, waiting on something that was stolen from you. All right, readings are available. 15 generals are available. Somebody tried to unalive you because somebody illegally transferred property illegally. All right. Somebody wanted to pick up where y'all left off. Somebody is giving you all of that money because somebody feel like they owe you. All right. Somebody is hiding money in an offshore account. There's exciting times around the corner. All right, somebody sending you money in the mail, unlimited on a card. Somebody built houses in Texas. All right, somebody don't care if you got a man, they coming towards you. All right, somebody carefully plotted and you still found out. Safari is significant. Somebody could stay in the woods. All right, somebody is spoiling you with affection. You getting ready to move. All right, Cupertino, California. Cupertino, California is significant. All right, Shalonda, a lawyer. Brother's baby mama, Moten is significant. All right, an opportunity from the past. All right, there's a phone call that's coming that's going to change your life. All right, more than you know in a home. All right, in the courts. All right, so somebody's going to get ready to receive something about a home. All right, somebody was picking money up overseas that belongs to you. All right, crystal is significant. Atkins, key logger, rebirth, 11 p.m. All right, somebody's sending you money under a fake account. Moten. Did a PPP loan. All right, Spirit say you finna get ready to travel. Get ready. 7 weeks. All right, you're getting money sooner than you think. Expedited. Damn, something's getting ready to be expedited. All right, 11 p.m. Somebody, a death angel is on somebody. Somebody got to give you what's yours soon because they is dying. Road trip is here. Fresh new start, new location. All right, you getting ready to travel. All right, somebody is scared of your knowledge. Somebody is scared of your knowledge. All right, somebody trying to stop other suitors from coming in. Somebody feels like you're slipping away. All right, and everybody knows you're untouchable. All right, is there anybody who wants a reading? We'll go ahead and end the live over here because ain't nobody getting no readings. That's enough collectives. All right, is anybody wanting to know what's happening with their story? Is anybody wanting to know what's going on with their story? Or you just want to keep hearing collectives? All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this live over here on YouTube.